Welcome and good morning, everyone. As promised, here is the greatest show in health insurance, at least the greatest show you will see here this morning. That's being broadcast from Southfield. If I had enough qualifiers, it's got to be true at some point, right? I am Randy Lober, Learning and Development Specialist here at Action Benefits, and happy to have you all along for the ride as we here at Action share some tips with you on how to avoid some second quarter slowdowns with your Medicare business. Joining me here today is David Blackburn and Robert Hamelin, members of our broker sales team. They'll be leading the majority of today's session, but before we get started, me as your moderator got a few things to share with you here today. All of that said, we are ready to get started. I'm going to turn it over to Robert Hamelin, one of our brokerage sales managers, who will tell us a bit more about how we can avoid some of these second quarter slowdowns. We might have lost Robert for a minute here. Looks like his feed has frozen. So I'm going to turn it over to David Blackburn, who will tell us a little bit more about how to avoid some of these second quarter slowdowns.
Thanks, Randy. It's great to be here this morning. You know, the second quarter is always interesting for agents, I think, because, you know, you've dug out after the craziness of AEP in first quarter. You've probably kind of resolved any of the lingering issues that have been hanging on. Making sure your clients have the coverage they need, they're getting used to it, they've probably come up with some questions. It's a great time to circle back and be proactive with folks. And if you haven't looked at ancillary lines for them, this is a perfect opportunity to do that as well. And, you know, increase your revenue a little bit, and more importantly, increase the protection that they've got in their coverage to make sure that, you know, financially, they're able to get the care they need when they need it. We've partnered with a couple of great organizations on the ancillary side of things. Today, we're going to talk about Guaranteed Trust Life, otherwise known as GTL. They're a great Midwestern-based company. They've been around about 80 years. They have a fantastic financial rating, so you can rest assured when you're selling GTL that they'll honor their commitments to your clients. They'll pay their claims. And really, they're an industry leader in all the product segments that they carry. I think Robert's going to talk a little bit more about hospital indemnity in a second here. He's getting back on, so I'll hand it back to him in just a second, and he'll walk you through the process of kind of quoting and selling and how to approach those. And then we're going to talk about some of the other lines they have today as well. So with that, welcome back, Robert. I'll let you run from there.
Oh, yeah, I love technology. It must be absolutely all those participants. We need, I think, G6 for our internet sharing here. I do apologize for that. Thank you, Randall. Thank you for everyone attending today. The description of the meeting is in just 27 minutes. Our broker sales team will walk you through prospecting your existing book, highlight the best-selling products, and give you the tools to educate clients about these plans. We're going to build more complete benefit package, create more value for your clients, and earn more commissions to show for it. Now, 27 minutes, that's a short time. 27 minutes will go by fast, so I need you to stay engaged with me. I'll move quickly, but I'll show you how easy it will be to do a quote, explain the benefits, and enroll all within 15 minutes. So Dave Blackburn can show you a great benefit that will also help your clients. You will not see a PowerPoint presentation. I will open up the GTL quoting tool and do an actual quote and show you how to explain things in a simple and accurate manner. Simple and accurate, not something that is usually mentioned in the insurance industry, much less with Medicare. But today is a new dawn and the start of a great thing. After this is over, feel free to start calling your book of business to show them how great this is for them. And if you want, you can call us and we'll help you too. Oh, yes, I said that. We know how well this works, so we will help you get this going. So let's get this party started. First, why GTL and the hospital indemnity together with the Medicare Advantage? It's all about saving your clients money, eliminating copay concerns, and adding peace of mind. You want to have this so you can create great value for your client and make a customer for life. Yes, I said it, customer for life. Will give you referrals and sell most of the value for you. Couple quick things to know about GTL. They've been in business for over 85 years. They are a solid rock in our industry, and they are not going anywhere. Why GTL's hospital indemnity insurance elite? Listen to this. Base benefits kick in after 6 hours. No hospital stay required for emergency room benefits. What? Surprisingly affordable rates, unlimited amount of benefit restoration. That's a big deal. That is a huge deal. You don't want to have a product that gets exhausted and have your clients left hanging. No, no, we said value, and this delivers. More, rates don't increase as you age. Nice, simplified underwriting with instant approval. And here is another big one. Guaranteed issue for ages 64.5 to 68. Holy cow. And now, there are no limits to policy lifetime benefits received. And let me repeat that. There are no limits, none, nada, zilch limits to the policy lifetime benefits received. So let's see how easy and valuable this really is. We're going to do this in 3 quick steps. 1 is the zip code, 2 is to select the carrier, and 3 is to select the plan. That's it. So let's see what this looks like. I am actually going to pull up the GTL. Are we able to see this, guys?
Yes, we are.
Excellent, thank you. There's GTL login form. I click on it, GTL comes up, I log in. Now watch how beautiful this is. You see 5 easy buttons to use. I'm only going to go through one of these, but I'll go through what the others do. Quote and submit, pretty simple. If you want to quote and submit your application right there for their products, you click that button. If you're in the middle of something and you had to come back to it, you can review and resume where you left off. Access the G-Link, submit and quote your 24-hour accident critical cash. We're going to hone in on this beta and throw away beta because it's not beta anymore. They continue to fine tune this, but it's been up and running for quite a while. So 3 simple steps. 48374 ... What that is doing is loading every single Medicare Advantage plan that's available in 48374 zip code. And now you know where I live. Okay, we got the zip code in there, 48374. We go to the drop-down box. It says select carrier. Priority Health happens to be the #1 product sold in that particular zip code. We're going to select on the plan that you're selling to the client. We'll select the key. First thing you're going to see here on the left side is the current MA plan details. You don't have to go back to the brochure of the MA plan. You see immediately you have the plan name up there. Inpatient hospital, in-networks, $325 per day for days 1 through 6. You roll that over to the right, and you're going to see the GTL's Advantage Plus recommendation. They do this all for you already. Daily hospital confinement amount gets paid $330 for 6 days. Does that make your client whole? Yes, it does. Ambulance, in-network, out of network, $270 copay. You see the ambulance service rider of $300. Does that make your client whole? Yes, it does. As you go through the outpatient rehab, you'll see in-network copay of $30 for many of the rehab. You look here at the therapy rider, it is a $50 amount that they get paid directly to them. Does that make them whole? Oh, it continues to make them whole. Skilled nursing facility in-network is $0 per day for days 1 through 20. So we don't need a benefit to cover anything in that, correct? As you look at the MA plan, it's $188 per day for days 21 through 100. We come over here. Now it says that there's a $120 benefit for 21 through 100 days. We don't have to leave it at that, okay? We don't have to. We can work with this, and I'm going to show you what we can do to increase it or decrease it. They're also recommending a lump sum cancer benefit rider with 100% reoccurrence. The benefit amount is $5,000. A lump sum hospital rider The amount is anywhere between $250 and $750. Outpatient surgical rider. Well, you might be asking, what does this all mean? It is so simple to find out. We simply click on view brochure. Let me bring the brochure down here on the screen so you can see it. This is the entire brochure. We went through some of this already. We meet Sheila, she goes through, we have a scenario there. We talked about all these, what makes GTL's hospital indemnity insurance elite great. We talked about the 6 hours, no hospital stay. But more importantly, you want to know what the definitions are. Hospital confinement. This base plan will pay a benefit for you, daily benefits you to be hospitalized. Included benefits, short duration hospital stay. Remember when we said there is no hospital stay needed for you to get a benefit. Emergency room benefits, mental health benefits. We go on, benefits can be paid directly to you. You can also choose to have the benefit paid directly to your provider, so you don't have to do any of that accounting. Extremely simple claims process, guaranteed renewable for as long as the premiums are paid on time. We go into the definition, skilled nursing benefit, nursing facility, benefit rider. You choose from one or two options. This one went through option 2, which was days 21 through 100. We do ambulance rider, outpatient therapy, anything that you need to know what the definition of or what the benefit levels are, it's right here. And I just clicked on that one simple button. Let's get back to the quote. They gave us the recommendation. I simply hit applicant. I'm going to use my information here. Last time I checked, that was a male. I'm going to change this to something, let's say 54. That is not my year of birth, by the way. The applicant start date is always on the 1st of the month, so we'll say 1st. So 5/1/23. I double checked my issue state. It says Michigan. I hit next. We're doing the Advantage Plus. I hit the Advantage Plus Elite button right here. And what you're going to start seeing, it's going to start flashing a little bit. All it's doing is it's loading in those recommended benefits already, and it breaks down each piece on how much it costs. So that way, if you're looking for a targeted price for your client, you know where you can target that price on. So this one out of the chute is at $105.59 per month. You'll see the number of benefit periods, 6 days, hospital confinement of $330 is $24.62. I'm going to recommend that we stay with that one right there. The ambulance service rider is $195, $300 benefit, $1.95, outpatient therapy, $635, on and on. You guys can read. So I won't go into that too much more. The one place that we thought maybe we might need a little bit more help is on the skilled nursing between 21 and 100 days. We can get that up to $180. Once I put that in there, I click, it recalculates the price for us immediately. I can go down here. I see the total premiums, $111.09. Let's say I kind of want to get it down to closer to $100 a month. I see that the big chunk here is $20.13 on the lump sum cancel rider. I click on that, it drops it down to $11.82 when I bring it down to a $2,500 cancer benefit, and I'm really close to that $100 mark, $102.78. And you can see the outpatient surgical riders, 22. Do we need that to be at 1,000? Maybe, maybe not. If we don't want to, I click on the $500. It drops it down to $11.30. I'm under $100 a month for this product. A couple things that I would point out. If you look between the $2,500 and the $5,000 benefit on the lump sum cancer, watch what the price does. It goes up about $9 a month. That may not be a big enough savings for a person to go from $2,000 for a cancer benefit up to $5,000. They might say, I absolutely want that $5,000. But if that's what they want, That's what you can give them. I'm still under $100 per month on this. Save my quote, print my quote, email my quote, invite the customer to apply. You can send it directly to them. They can apply. I would prefer to do my apply now. They will give you a quick offer here. Have you offered your client detailed precision cancer care cancer plan? I do believe Dave Blackburn is going to talk a little bit more about that in just a second. I'm going to hit no, thank you for now. You can see that my information is in here. I'll put my street address in there, the city, zip code, phone number. All that is absolutely necessary for the application. If you have an email address for the applicant, perfect. A beneficiary is needed for the product. We're going on to the underwriting questions. Now, remember I said guaranteed issue. If you look at this, if either applicant is between the ages of 64 and a half and 68, you skip the first 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it starts over. Now, just because the product itself is a guaranteed issue, that means the base plans and benefits are a guaranteed issue. There are some underwriting questions that go to the riders that they suggested. If we do answer yes to that we had cancer in the last 5 years, it will simply say that they're not eligible for the cancer rider. Okay, no big deal. Answer the questions. Applicant's coverage information, we'll just replace it on another insurance company, yes or no. I will not hit save and continue, but all that comes up next. It pre-prints exactly what we answered the questions to be, gives you your final price, you hit select, and you go and submit it. How fast did I do that? We only have 5 minutes left. So you reach out to me. I will do that proposal for you again. Dave, you have 5 minutes to do yours.
All right. Well, thank you, Robert. Really powerful stuff there. Super fast and easy. And when you think about it, it's a great way to increase the benefit for your clients. You know, for $100 a month, you can take a $0 Advantage plan and make it almost a supplemental level of coverage. Now, Robert mentioned cancer plans a couple times today, and cancer, it's that dreaded C word nobody likes to talk about. But when you think about things you can do that are impactful for your clients, there are very few things that can have kind of the saving grace that a cancer plan does. You know, when you think about it, 1 in every 2 men, 1 in every 3 women is going to face a cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. I'm sure you know somebody, you've probably been touched, somebody in your family or among your friend group that has been down this road. I have a dear friend who just a few years ago went through this. And in fact, she just celebrated 2 years cancer-free about a month ago. And, you know, in talking to her about the experience of it, she had great health care. She had a wonderful health plan through her employer. But when it was all said and done, treatment spread out over a couple of plan years, all the little accidentals that don't get covered, she said she was out of pocket about $35,000. And thankfully, she's still here with us. But that came out of her savings, her 401k, to be honest with you. So anyhow, GTL has some great cancer plan options. I think personally, I think they truly are industry leading. There are 2 options. Cool thing is they can be bundled together as need be. These are different than the rider you saw in the hospital plan. They're standalone if you want them to be. And this isn't a product training, so I'm not going to give you all the minutiae in the couple of minutes I've got, but some highlights for you. Issue ages from 18 to 90. Find me another carrier that'll write a cancer plan for a 90-year-old. You just won't. Benefits, lump sums can be as little as $2,500 or as much as $75,000. They've also got lots of flexibility in riders. They're quotable just as easily in the benefit builder as what you saw for the hospital indemnity there. But you can have riders for child coverage, for skin cancer, for late stage cancers, for in situ. Lots of ways to customize this based on somebody's concerns, their family history, the experience they've had with how cancer has touched their life. There are even some really cool return of premium options. How awesome is that to tell a client, hey, buy the coverage. If you don't use it in 20 years, they'll pay you back any premium you've spent that they haven't paid out in benefit. There are even reoccurrence options. So that gets into why you might want to bundle a couple of these plans, but I digress. The first plan that I want to talk about is very creatively called Cancer, Heart Attack, and Stroke Insurance. It covers all of those things. And that one's got the reoccurrence benefit. So it's a great way to protect somebody long-term from the things that are most likely to influence or impact their health. The other option, which I think is really cool and really unique, is called precision care. This is strictly a cancer plan, but this isn't insurance just for your financial protection. This is insurance that's designed to help a beneficiary survive cancer. And why I say that is because it includes a genomic sequencing benefit, but you haven't tried to bring that up with a client, right? What that means, okay, when somebody's diagnosed with a cancerous tumor, they're going to go in, they're going to have a biopsy done. Their doctor's going to send out the results of the biopsy to a lab to have them tested. They can also send samples taken during that procedure to a company called, actually a nonprofit out on the west side of the nation, called Translational Genomics Research Institute, TGen for short. Now, they are truly an industry leader in this technology and this process. They study the DNA of the cancer that's sent to them, basically. They'll look at 19,000 different genes within the cancer to identify exactly the mutation that it is. And then they search it against a massive database of cancer research and experience they've got to determine what the best course of treatment is. Then they circle up with the beneficiary's doctor and the beneficiary to make recommendations, help consult, and get them the treatment that's most likely to get them the most positive outcome. All that while helping you pay for the treatment you need. So really an amazing benefit. But, again, cancer policies are tough. People don't like talking about them. It's hard to bring up. It shouldn't be. Realistically, the trick to selling them with a client is to get personal. Ask them, what experience do you have? Who do you know? Who's been through this? Use a third-party story like I did. It's a great door opener. Man, a friend of mine went through this. That's absolutely true. The other thing is, don't ask if people have a cancer plan. This is insurance people don't think to buy. It's not health insurance. It's not car insurance. It's not homeowners. Ask them who their cancer plan is with. Now, chances are they're going to say they don't have one. If they do, chances are GTL's better, and you can maybe win that business over from them, save them some money, get them a better benefit. But if they don't have a cancer plan, when you ask them who their cancer plan's with, you've started kicking that door open by normalizing the idea of coverage for this, making them think, oh, people buy cancer insurance. He expected I had it. She expected I had it. Either way, you're helping them get comfortable with the idea of purchasing this benefit. The rates are really reasonable. I challenge you to get out into the benefit builder and quote them out. Play around, try your zip code out, try your history, see what it would cost you to get this level of protection. So just another great way to round things out for your clients. And with that, I think I'm at 26 and a half minutes.
All right. Well, thank you both for sharing all of your wisdom, knowledge, and expertise here today. Thank you for showing us how easy it is to work through some of those tools. I can't tell whether, nope, Robert's not frozen again. He was just standing very still. All right. Whenever you need help, or if you're not yet appointed with either of these carriers, please reach out to us, to our broker sales team, either Blackburn at actionbenefits.com or our Hamelin at actionbenefits.com. They're happy to get you started down that path of adding these products to your portfolio so you can develop and provide better value for your clients. All that said, I want to turn it back over to David and Robert for any parting words you might have before we close out today's session.
Yeah, call us. Let's do this. Let's start this going for you. It is a true benefit for your client. Okay, you can't go wrong.
Thanks, guys, and happy selling. Good luck helping your clients.
All right. Thank you, David and Robert, and thank you, audience, for joining us here. Look forward to seeing you all again soon at another Action Academy session.